The number one security principle that prevents 80% of breaches, least privilege. Here's what it means. Here's a question. Who has access to your email right now? Just you? Or also, family members who know your password, old devices you forgot to sign out of, apps you connected years ago, maybe even a compromised session from a coffee shop. Most people have no idea who or what has access to their accounts and data. I'm Mary, and in my audits, excessive access is one of the top findings. Employees with access they don't need, old accounts that never got disabled, contractors with permanent access long after their project ended. In this episode, I'm going to teach you identity and access management, the framework that controls who can access what. You'll learn the principle of least privilege, zero trust security, how to manage your digital identities, access reviews, and cleanup. This is enterprise-level security simplified for you. Let's get into it. IAM stands for Identity and Access Management. At its core, IAM answers 4 questions. 1. Identification. Who are you? Your username, email, employee ID. 1. Authentication. Can you prove you're who you say you are? Password, fingerprint, security token. 1. Authorization. What are you allowed to do? Read files, edit documents, delete data, transfer money. 1. Accounting. What did you actually do? Logs of your actions for audit trails. Think of it like a building security system. Identification. You show your employee badge. It says Mary Jane. Authentication. The security guard checks your face against the photo on the badge. Yes, that's you. Authorization. Your badge grants access to the 3rd floor, your department, but not the executive suite on the 10th floor. Accounting. Every time you badge in and out, a log records where you went and when. IAM is the digital version of this. Why IAM matters without proper IAM. Anyone can access anything. You can't tell who did what. Compromised accounts have unlimited access. Insider threats go undetected. With proper IAM, people only access what they need. Every action is logged. Compromised accounts have limited damage. You can revoke access instantly. IAM is not just for businesses. You need it for your personal accounts, Google, banking, social media, your family's devices and accounts, shared accounts, streaming services, cloud storage, work and personal overlap. Let's dig into the principles. The principle of least privilege is simple. Give people the minimum access they need to do their job, nothing more. Example, you're an accountant. You need access to financial records. With least privilege, you have read and edit access to accounting documents, no access to HR files, no access to engineering systems, no admin rights on your computer. Without least privilege, you have full admin access to everything, can view HR files, engineering plans, executive emails, can install software, change system settings. If your account gets compromised, an attacker with admin access can steal all company data, install ransomware, delete critical systems. An attacker with least privilege access can only steal accounting documents. The damage is contained. Why least privilege works. Reason. 1. Limits blast radius. When, not if, an account is compromised, the attacker can only access what that account was authorized for. Reason 2. Reduces insider threats. Employees can't steal data they don't have access to. Reason 3. Prevents accidents. Someone with full admin rights might accidentally delete a critical database. Someone with read-only can't. Applying least privilege in your life. Your computer. Use separate user accounts. Standard account for daily use. Browsing, email, documents. Administrator account only when installing software or changing system settings. We covered this in episode 5. If you haven't done this yet, do it this week. Why? Malware you catch while browsing can't install itself system-wide if you're using a standard account. Your phone apps. Review app permissions regularly. Episode 5. Apps ask for permissions. Camera, microphone, location, contacts, photos. Ask yourself, does this app need this permission to function? Examples. Camera app needs camera access. Yes. Flashlight app needs access to contacts. No. Revoke. Maps app needs location. Yes. Solitaire game needs location. No. Revoke. Your online accounts. Many services let you create sub-accounts or share access. Example, streaming services. Instead of everyone using your Netflix account with your password, create separate profiles. Better, if the service allows, create separate logins for family members with their own passwords. Why? If one account is compromised, the others stay safe. Example: bank accounts. If you have joint accounts, both people have full access. But for business accounts, you can set permissions. Person A can view transactions, cannot transfer money. Person B can transfer up to $5,000, cannot transfer more without approval. Person C, full access. Your work accounts. You probably don't control this, but understand it. You should only have access to data you need for your job. If you change roles, your access should be updated. When you leave, access should be revoked immediately. If you notice you have access to systems you don't use, notify IT. They might have forgotten to remove it. Access. Reviews. Least privilege isn't set it and forget it. You need to review and update access regularly. Quarterly, ask yourself, which apps are connected to my Google, Apple, Microsoft account? Which devices are logged into my accounts? Which browser extensions have I installed? Which family members have access to my accounts? Remove what you don't need. How to review connected apps. Google, myaccount.google.com. Security, third-party apps with account access. Remove access. Apple, Ep8.apple.com. Sign in and security, apps. Using Apple ID. Microsoft, account.microsoft.com. Privacy, apps and services. Remove Facebook, Instagram. Settings, security, apps and websites. Remove. You'll be shocked at how many old apps still have access. Privilege. Creep over time. People accumulate more access than they need. Example: you started as a sales rep, access to sales data. Then you moved to marketing. Now you have access to marketing data too. Then you became a manager. Now you have access to HR data. But you still have access to the sales database from 5 years ago, even though you don't need it anymore. This is privilege creep, and it's dangerous. In your personal life, you connect an app to your Google account for a one-time use. 5 years later, it still has access. Solution: regular access reviews and cleanup. Okay, we've covered least privilege. Now let's talk about zero trust. The security model that assumes everyone is a potential threat. It sounds harsh, but it's the most effective security framework in use today. Quick reminder, subscribe to the channel. Next week, episode 9 covers incident response, what to do when things go wrong. You'll learn the exact steps to take if you get hacked. Let's talk zero trust. Traditional security was built on the castle and moat model. Everything inside the network is trusted. Everything outside is untrusted. Once you're inside the castle, connected to the company network, you have access to everything. The problem? Once an attacker gets inside, through phishing, stolen credentials, compromised VPN, they have free rein. They can move laterally through the network, accessing more and more systems. Zero trust throws out this model. Zero trust principle. Never trust, always verify. Even if you're inside the network, even if you're a known user, you must continuously prove you should have access. 3 pillars of zero trust. Pillar 1. Verify every access request. Don't assume anything. Verify. Who is requesting access? Identity. What device are they using? Is it trusted? What are they trying to access? Do they need it? Where are they connecting from? Unusual location? What time is it? Accessing at 3 a.m. when they usually work 9 to 5? Example: you try to log into your bank account. Old model, enter password. You're in zero trust. Enter password. Second factor, SMS code. Device recognition. Is this your usual device? If not, additional verification. Location check. Are you in your usual city? If not, additional verification. Behavior analysis. Do you usually access banking at 2 a.m.? If not, flag for review. Pillar 2. Assume breach. Operate as if attackers are already inside your systems. This means segment your network so a breach in one area doesn't compromise everything. Monitor all activity to detect attackers. Encrypt data so even if stolen, it's unreadable. For you personally, assume your password might be compromised. That's why you use multi-factor authentication. Episode 3. Assume your device might be infected. That's why you use antivirus and don't store sensitive data unencrypted. Episode 5, Episode 7. Pillar 3. Least privilege. We just covered this. Zero trust in your personal life. You can apply zero trust principles to your own security. 1. Don't trust your own network. Just because a device is connected to your home Wi-Fi doesn't mean it's safe. Remember episode 4? Use a guest network for IoT devices. They're on your network, but isolated. 1. Verify before trusting. Someone sends you an email asking for money or credentials? Verify through another channel before acting. Someone calls claiming to be from your bank? Hang up and call the bank directly using the number on their website. Never trust the initial contact. Always verify. 1. Monitor your accounts. Enable activity notifications. Email login alerts. Google, Microsoft, etc. Banking transaction alerts. Credit card purchase notifications. If you see activity you don't recognize, act immediately. 1. Use time-based access. Some systems let you grant temporary access. Example, you hire a contractor to work on your website. Instead of giving them permanent admin access, give them access for 30 days. After 30 days, it automatically expires. For personal use, use temporary passwords for guests on your Wi-Fi. Many routers support this. Create temporary shared links for files, Google Drive, Dropbox, that expire after a set time. 1. Segment your digital life. Don't use the same password across accounts. Episode 3. Don't use the same email for everything. Episode 7. If one is compromised, the others stay safe. Zero trust is a mindset. The core idea, be skeptical. Verify everything. Trust nothing by default. This doesn't mean you're paranoid, it means you're prudent. Let's talk about managing your identities across different services. You probably have dozens of accounts. Email, maybe multiple. Banking and credit cards. Social media. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, TikTok. Shopping, Amazon, eBay, etc. Streaming, Netflix, Spotify, etc. Work accounts, and more. Each account is a separate identity. The problem: identity sprawl. You create accounts over years. Many you forget about. Old accounts you don't use anymore. Forums from 10 years ago. Trial signups you never used. Old work accounts. Abandoned social media. These are security liabilities. Why? They might get breached and you won't know. They have old, weak passwords. They might have personal information you wouldn't share today. Identity inventory. Make a list of all your online accounts. How? Option 1. Check haveybeenpubmed.com. Enter your email addresses. It shows which services have been breached. This gives you a partial list of accounts associated with those emails. Option 2. Search your email. Search for terms like welcome, account created, verify your email, registration. This shows sign-up confirmation emails. Option 3. Use your password manager. If you've been using a password manager, episode 3, it has a list of all accounts you've added. Create a spreadsheet. Columns, service name, email used, password, stored in password manager, not in spreadsheet. Two-factor enabled? Yes, no. Last used date, status, active, inactive. Clean up old accounts for accounts you no longer use. Step 1. Try to delete the account. Most services have account deletion options in settings, privacy or settings, account. Some hide it. Google, service name, delete account for instructions. Step 2. If you can't delete, deactivate. Step 3. At minimum, remove personal information and change the password. Single sign-on, SSO. Many services offer sign in with Google or sign in with Apple. Should you use these? Pros. Convenient. One login for multiple services. Stronger authentication. Leverages Google, Apple security. Easier to manage. Revoke access in one place. Cons. If your Google, Apple account is compromised, everything connected is at risk. Privacy concerns. Google sees which services you use. My recommendation? For low-risk services, forums, news sites, etc. SSO is fine and convenient. For high-risk services, banking, email, work, use separate credentials with unique strong passwords. Federated identity. This is when multiple services share an identity system. Example, your work uses Microsoft for email. That same login also works for Microsoft Teams, SharePoint, OneDrive, third-party apps connected to Microsoft Benefit, single set of credentials for multiple services. Risk: if compromised, attacker accesses everything. Mitigation: strong password plus MFA on the primary account. Account lifecycle management. For every account, there's a life cycle. 1. Creation. Set strong password. Enable MFA. 2. Active use. Monitor activity. Update password if needed. 3. Access review. Quarterly. Verify you still need the account. 4. Deactivation, deletion. When you stop using the service, clean up. Most people do number 1 and number 2, but forget number 3 and number 4. Make it a habit. Quarterly, review your identity inventory and clean up. The last piece of IAM, accounting. Knowing who did what and when, why logging matters. Logs create an audit trail. If something goes wrong, you can identify what happened, who did it, or what account was used, when it occurred. For organizations, this is critical for security and compliance. For you, it helps detect unauthorized access. What to monitor? 1. Login activity. Google. myaccount.google.com. Security. Your devices, manage devices. Shows which devices are signed in. Location, last activity. If you see a device you don't recognize, sign it out immediately. Microsoft, account, microsoft.com. Security, sign-in activity. Apple, appleid.apple.com. Devices, banking and financial accounts. Most banks show recent login activity. Social media, Facebook, settings, security and login. Where you're logged in Instagram, settings, security, login activity. 1. Account changes. Enable notifications for password changes, email address changes, two-factor authentication changes, account recovery settings changes. These are high risk. If you didn't make these changes, your account is compromised. Google, myaccount.google.com. Security, security alerts. 1. Financial transactions. Enable alerts for every purchase, ATM withdrawals, international transactions, large transfers. Most banks and credit card companies offer text or email alerts. Use them. 1. Access to sensitive files. Google Drive, Dropbox, OneDrive can notify you when files are shared, files are accessed by others, files are downloaded. Enable these for confidential documents. Reviewing logs. Set a recurring calendar reminder. Monthly. Check login activity on all major accounts. Quarterly. Full access review. Devices, connected apps, permissions. Look for logins from unfamiliar locations, devices you don't recognize, activity during times you weren't using the account. Failed login attempts could indicate attack. What to do if you see suspicious activity? Step 1. Immediately change password from a different trusted device. Step 2. Sign out all devices. Step 3. Enable MFA if not already enabled. Step 4. Review account settings for unauthorized changes. Step 5. Check for unauthorized transactions or data access. Step 6. Contact the services support team to report the compromise. Step 7. Monitor closely for the next few weeks. Let's recap what we covered in this episode. First, IAM is about identification, authentication, authorization, and accounting. It controls who can access what. Second, the principle of least privilege. Give people the minimum access they need. Apply this to your computer accounts, app permissions, and shared accounts. Third, zero trust security. Never trust, always verify. Assume breach. Continuously verify access requests. Fourth, manage your digital identities. Create an inventory, clean up old accounts, use SSO wisely, and review access regularly. Fifth, monitor your accounts. Enable login alerts, check activity logs, and review devices regularly. Your action steps for this week. Create a standard, non-admin user account on your computer for daily use. Review app permissions on your phone. Revoke unnecessary access. Check which apps are connected to your Google, Apple, and Microsoft accounts. Remove old ones. Create an identity inventory spreadsheet. Delete or deactivate accounts you no longer use. Enable login activity alerts on email and banking. Review which devices are logged into your accounts. Sign out unfamiliar ones. Set quarterly reminder to review access and permissions. Enable MFA on any accounts that still don't have it. In episode 9, we're covering incident response. What to do when things go wrong. Whether it's a compromised account, ransomware, identity theft, or data breach, you'll know exactly what steps to take. This is critical knowledge. Most people panic when they get hacked. You'll have a plan. Click here to watch episode 9 on incident response. I'll walk you through real scenarios and give you a step-by-step playbook for handling security incidents. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week. Control your access.